And I'm in. And streaming video, so we're good to go.
Yeah.
So this will be the start of the final game of match 2 of round 2. Homewreckers versus team, the first Grunwald
First
Iron
vote.
Fist.
Alright, I didn't get a chance to see what they had. Right, with his quack quack again. Zyphoid for the purple duck? What?
Don't question it.
Oh yeah, that's right, they're Merrick. So Zyphoid is in the Jaegermech, Riot's in his Raven, Thunderbolt is in his Cataphract, and then BMR is in his DDC.
It looks like we have the same build from first Grunwald with 2 3D Cataphracts, a 3L Raven, and a Stalker 5M.
Mm-hmm.
So is that Stalker 5M packing Lerms?
I'll let you know shortly.
And actually, Khatib, hey look, the Homewreckers are fielding 2 ECMs, a Raven 3L and a DDC.
Mm-hmm. Alright,
better late than never.
Yeah, but they still got that Raven with the Narc on him, and their Atlas has LRMs.
Yeah, the Stalker has LRM 60, 4 mediums and tag.
Yeah, but the Atlas is the only one with LRMs. Everybody else is set for Brawl.
Both Cataphracts are double cost, 3 mediums.
Yeah, it looks like they're pretty balanced build, the Homewreckers are. But Riot is narking and tagging targets, but he is crit in the cockpit. Oh man. Doesn't look either team wants to move here. I think it would be unwise for Homewreckers to move out in the open though, since most of their team is not a GFS. But they are trying to get that early damage out with those LRMs. That's probably what the Atlas is for, just to get a little bit of early damage in, and then they'll probably rush in.
We have Rafleek moving up, closing the distance a little bit. Oh, now he just ran back to his team.
And the Homewreckers are putting up base inside the little city in Bravo 3, right at their spawn. They want to play defensively this round. They're using the cover of the buildings here.
First Grunwald's still preoccupied, thinking they're at the Caldera over towards the D5 region. Now they're rotating right.
Well, the Homewreckers do have a Raven Scout over in that Caldera area, so it's a good ploy.
So the Homewreckers definitely want to play defensively this round. They want to wait for them to pull it. They want to wait for the first Grunwald to push in, and then they will turn it into a brawl, I would think.
First Grunwald's Raven has seen that the Caldera is clear. Oops, except now the 2 Ravens have encountered each other.
And they're going out for the fight.
Light fight! Light fight!
They're circling each other. They are down to fight. They're gonna fight this one out, it looks like.
And Lerms are coming in.
Riot just narc him? Did Riot just narc that light? I think Riot just narked him and left.
Oh!
No, Rafleek doesn't appear to be narked.
Oh, okay. And Riot does have a UAV he has not used yet. He's trying to narc that.
Now Riot is narked now.
And here come the LRMs.
But the Stalker, I think, is too far out of range. Yeah, the
I think
Stalker's
so,
1,300
yeah.
meters out.
He's too far out, he can't rain on him.
Homewreckers are still content to sit at that little oil refinery place, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Has Riot changed over to counter?
Now he's in counter. He keeps switching back between disrupt and counter. He's pretty trigger happy with it. I think he's doing it really adaptively. Can't even say that word.
Got 1 Cataphract on the Caldera rim. Looks like the rest of the team's still sitting over there. They're getting spread out a little bit here.
Oh, the Cataphract is over the ridge. He tried to narc him. But now Riot is crit CT.
Which is a death sentence for a Raven if he gets too far exposed.
Yeah. I sort of feel that the Raven should kind of pull back for now, let the first Grunwald get a little antsy to see if they do, and then use that Raven to narc them once they get a little bit closer.
Well, first Grunwald has spotted the homewreckers in the oil refinery district. The Raven is firing his dual ER large at the Atlas and Cataphracting Jaeger over there.
Looks like Homewreckers.
He actually only has single regular large laser, 2 mediums, and an arc.
That's a different build than we're used to seeing.
I think the Homewreckers just want to sit here. They don't want to take any conflict yet until they get closer. So they're avoiding first Grunwald from poking over and taking pot shots. The Atlas is not really in a position to be firing his LRMs though.
The opposing Cataphract is narked right now. One of the 3Ds for first Grunwald is narked, but Homewreckers are far too far out of range to actually take advantage of it and drop alarms on them.
First Grunwald is in their Stalker and their Cataphract up towards the Caldera now. So they're starting to move forward a little bit. What's the time at, Red Sail?
The time is at 8:47 remaining.
So we're nearing the halfway point.
Like the entirety of first Grunwald's rotating right towards the D5 region.
I'm actually surprised that we haven't seen more conflict on this ridge in D5. That's usually the focal point of like 12-man groups, is a push one way or the other over this ridge. And
the Raven has pulled back. He is now in Bravo 3 near the city with everybody. He's trying to get the high ground.
Grunwald is advancing with his Stalker through the Caldera. The Raven around the right-hand side of the of this little field area.
Yeah, there isn't a whole lot of cover on this side. If they get tagged, they could be in trouble here.
The Raven is running off through the 2 line, or the 3 line. See if he can probably get some narcs in.
He'll have the opportunity.
Yep, he definitely does. And he just narked the Stalker.
And here comes the missiles.
They haven't even spotted him yet. He's right behind them, just narking them.
They just moved DCM in. Ooh! He just got team killed.
Oh, wow.
No way! Damn, I missed
Double Gauss rifle to the back.
Poor Raven.
Oh, that's gotta be unfortunate, the amount of just rage going through their minds.
Yeah, and that takes the ECM bubble out of first Grunwald, so they're just getting rained on now.
Wow. Can't imagine how upset he must feel about that.
They have no clue where that Raven is, do they?
No, they don't. He's knocking him from behind.
To be fair, neither do I, but I don't have any IFF indicators.
Yeah. He's narking him from behind in D3. Alright, he's about to come in front of this Cataphract. Yep, he's right in front of him. I think he missed that narc though. Nope, he narked him.
Ah, there he is. I found him.
I mean, really though, Homewreckers don't need to move anymore. This requires the first Grunwald to push.
Yeah, this Raven needs to just book back to base.
Yeah.
They just saw him on seismic briefly there in D3.
Oh, that was a big hit.
He almost didn't book soon enough.
Yeah. Did you catch that shot on...
I did catch it.
Yeah, that was a close one.
Did that hit the hill right next to him?
No, it hit his leg.
Ah.
I
was trying to check for smoke, which is the visual indicator of a highly
it
damaged
just hit
part.
I think it barely hit his leg.
This Raven might get sniped.
Oh,
There it is.
And there he
down.
goes.
Wow, what a shot.
It is now 1-1. So this game could go either way.
Did
He
you
should have
catch
just
that?
run straight back into the city and sat.
Now, the difference here between the LRM Stalker and the LRM DDC is that the DDC does have an ECM bubble that it can hide behind if it weren't for this tag.
I'm still kind of gawking over that Raven shot. That was crazy. We've turned this into a poking battle. However, Thunderbolt and the rest of the Homewreckers do have good cover within these buildings. But it makes it difficult with those extended hitboxes. I'm pretty sure, though, Caustic Valley has some pretty decent hitboxes.
Yeah, it's one of the maps that's been around the longest. So they've certainly been able to do a couple of hitbox passes over the map just to tighten up hitbox detection here and there. Unlike HPG Manifold. Cough, cough!
They don't want to move, though. They want to stay at their base. We may
Just
see
trying
a
to
tie
dry
here.
fire Lerms.
And we have Grunwald with
hits,
a Cataphract actually rotating left and advancing towards the Homewreckers. Sort of, they're quite spread out, the Iron Fist.
Yeah. Only problem is that there's so many buildings in this little tight space. They keep firing into the walls.
They're actually firing mediums to try and just get that little red blurb so they know where to fire their Gauss rifles at.
See a tag coming in on those buildings. What mech did we lose for the first Grunwald?
Raven.
They both lost our Ravens.
Oh, they both lost their weapons. Wow. This match is down to the wire. We're running at 3 minutes left now. These teams need to either push in or BMR.
We might actually see the first tie in the Beer Warrior Brawl if this continues.
But BMR is crit CT and he's in the Atlas DDC and he's trying to hide himself.
The Scare's got a pretty nasty Overwatch position in his double Gauss 3D on the city. He's up on top of that hill in C3.
They can't really seem to get a good shot on him either. They don't want to move. They want to play this. They want to wait this one out, it looks like. I think they're hoping to get maybe one pot shot off in the match there, but we're now running at almost 2 minutes here.
And it looks like the Stalkers actually got eyes on the DDC with its tag.
The DDC is getting rained on.
Grunwald is
Here's
moving
dropped
forward
into the
with
city.
its 3D.
They've got a ping on motion sensor.
They're moving up.
We may see a really quick and dirty brawl. This one's getting intense.
Down to the wire.
The remaining mechs for Grunwald are fresh.
And the mechs for Homewreckers are not.
Homewreckers are retreating. They're seeing this push come from the Iron Fist, and they're
think
they're just running away.
I think they want this to go to a tie, especially since Homewreckers do have a little bit more damage on them than the first Grunwald. We're at 1 minute and 20 seconds.
And we got a Cataphract entering the oil refinery.
Those pings are getting close. We are not 1 minute. If this goes to a tie, they will simply switch sides.
Cataphract knows he's in ECM range. Trying to rotate around to get a shot on that Atlas.
We're now at 45 seconds.
Gauss rifles are actually dry for Vizcare. He has no Gauss rifle ammo left.
30 seconds.
He is hightailing out of the city.
20 seconds.
The 3D is swinging around the side for Iron Fist, but I don't think
The
he'll
match
get in
will
range.
end in 10, 9, 8, 7,
If they're gonna make a move, they gotta make it now.
They're not. They're pulling
3,
back. It's
2, 1, and we have a tie.
going around 4.
So round 4 works. We just simply switch sides. Oh, we're gonna do this. Wow, what a game.
Well, if it wasn't for the team kill, Iron Fist would have actually taken this.
Yes, that is true. But a team kill counts as a kill. We have no rules regarding that, so that will still count as a tie.
So
wow,
they'll,
what a match.
what a match. They'll switch sides this time, but if they come to another
Go to
draw,
another-
then it'll
just
go to Conquest.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and grab him. Be right back.